I created an entire car movie with AI. He gets in the car, starts the engine, and drifts across the city, hits nitros through a tunnel, then jumps a railway track. Hello everyone, it's Shabir. Today I'm going to teach you how to create full AI videos with consistent characters and locations. As you saw, that felt like a real movie. Same character in every shot, same car, same city. After you watch this video, you too can create your own AI videos and post them online and actually make money. First, I'll show you exactly how I made this car movie. Then we'll build a simple story together, step by step. So let's get started. Before we generate anything, we need to build our reference sheets. This is what keeps everything consistent. It's a one-time process and it does take a bit of time. So firstly, this is the character sheet. So as you can see, we build the character first and then we generate different angles of the same character with different expressions so that the character is consistent. And I have also added a skull behind the jacket to make him look cool, and you can do this with your characters too to bring life to them. So next we use the same idea for other reference sheets too. So this is the car reference sheet. So here you can see that it's the same car generated in different angles, but you can notice the design is the same throughout. And we also have the location sheet. So the location sheet is the location which we want to use for our video. Finally, we have the interior sheet. So this shows the interior of the car, keeping the car constant throughout the video. So now, as you have seen all the reference sheets, it's time to build a small story. Now, let's see how to create a full AI story video. The character, the reference sheets, and the final video. First, we need a story. We are going to be using the simple story. A boy walking home through a rainy alley finds a stray kitten hiding in the dark. The next morning, they are playing on his rooftop. So, now that we have the story, let's use Claude to generate the scenes. So, I'm going to be prompting it to generate three shots and the prompt for it. So as you can see, it has generated me three shots. So we are going to use this, and next we are going to create the character. So now let's create the characters. For this video, we only need two, the boy and the kitten. I'm going to be using Claude again to generate the prompts for the images. So first we generate the prompt for the boy and we paste it in Higgs field. So as you can see, I've already generated the image for the boy using Nano Banano Pro. So here is the image of the boy and the kitten. Great! Now that we have the characters, let's build the reference sheets we talked about earlier. First, we ask Claude to give the prompt for the character sheet of the boy with different expressions and different angles. So here you can see that the prompt is generated. So we paste this prompt into Higgs field and generate the character sheet. So here you can see the character sheet is generated. Similarly, we do it for the kitten. Great. Now that we have the character reference sheets, let's build the location sheet. We ask Claude to give the prompt for the location sheet based on our script. We have the first two shots in the alley and the third at the rooftop. So again we paste the prompt in Higgs field. So as you can see, I have generated the location sheets. So this is for the first two shots. And next we have the rooftop scene. Now we have everything ready for our video. So first what we do is we take the first location sheet, which is this, and our character reference sheets of the boy, and generate the first image of the first scene. So we add both in Claude. You can see here I've added both the location and boy reference sheet. So next we tell it to create a prompt for the first scene. So this is again an image which is going to be created. So now we use the prompt in Higgs field and generate this image by attaching the two references. So next what we do is we attach the image in Claude which we just generated. So now we are going to ask it to generate the prompt for the video. So as you can see, it's given a prompt which we can paste in Higgs field using Seedance model. So next we attach the photo and the prompt with a 5-second generation using Seedance model. Great, the first clip is generated. Let's watch it. So now let's do the second scene. So the second scene is the scene with the kitten in boxes. So first we are going to add the location sheet and the kitten reference sheet. And then we generate the prompt for the second scene image. So we generated the image for the second scene. But as you notice in the image, it's a bit different from the first scene. If you see the boxes, so it looks a bit inconsistent. So this is a good example of how we can fix things. So what happened here is it's using this image to create the second scene image, but our first scene is from this image. So we can fix this quickly using Claude. So what we do is we open Claude and we give it the image and the location reference. So we are going to give it this image and this one, and we are going to explain what we want. Also, it's good to add the first image. So I'll tell it narrated the second scene first image, but it's inconsistent from the first image. So can we regenerate it taking a look at the first image? So again, it's going to give me a prompt which I'm going to paste it in Higgs field, and it's going to help me fix this. And this is a good example of how we can generate consistent images. So we now generate a image of the cat with the same background. So here we can see the background is better, but again the box is just a single box. But in the first image we had three boxes. So what I did is I went back to Claude and gave this image and told it I want more boxes like the first image. It gave me another prompt and I used that to generate this image. So this image looks better and is good to use, but we need to close up a bit. So I again asked Claude to give a prompt to get a zoomed in shot. S- So finally we get this image and this image looks good to use. So here we can see how we can use Claude as the brain to change images as we want. So the process is first generate and look at the image, then iterate and get the best output. So now we can generate the video. So next what we can do is we can use the new image and tell Claude to write a prompt for the cat being scared and crying a bit. So we get the prompt and we use it and paste it in Higgs field. So once we paste it in Higgs field, we get the video. Using the same method, I have gone ahead and generated the whole video. That's it. That's the whole film. And not one frame of it was designed, all generated by AI. So before you go, let me give you the four things that made the difference. Get these right, and yours will look like that too. 1. Build your reference sheets first. It feels slow, but you do it once, and every shot after it stays consistent. 2. Use Claude as the brain. Use it to write your prompts. Don't write them yourself. And if you want a change in an image or a video, give it back to Claude, get a new prompt, and go again. That loop is the whole workflow. 3. Keep it simple. Don't complicate the image and make it harder. Honestly, we could have just used one box for the cat at the start and made the whole video more simple. 4. This is the big one. Fix it at the image stage. If the picture's wrong, don't animate it and hope for it to turn out to be good. Images are cheap, videos are not. So sort it out before. That's all this is. Reference sheets, good props, and a bit of patience to build a consistent video. So if this helped you, I'm making a lot of these videos on creating with AI. So I highly recommend you to subscribe. That's it. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one.